welcome along to my YouTube channel. If you're new around here, I'm the Gobby Gaffer and I play Football Manager 2023, and we're at a really exciting stage of the season now. We're in the Champions League final. You'll know that if you're a regular viewer. Well, thanks for your support, your likes, your comments and your subscriptions. And in today's episode, we have the last two games of the league season and that all-important Champions League final against Bayern Munich. We're going to get stuck straight into games today because I haven't played any games off camera since I was last with you. So we just got those two league games. I want to say just. They're very, very important. We do need a favour from PSG though, particularly after that loss against Monaco. And I think the league is looking gone now because even if PSG lose a game now, they've still got that massive goal difference. So I think it is looking a little bit of a lost cause. But you never know. Football's a strange game. They could go and lose the last two games. We win ours and then we're champions of France. I don't think that's going to happen. But anyway, let's get stuck into some football. I'll see you in the dugout. And Bordeaux are in town today, and I think we should be winning this one, so I'm going with quite a positive lineup today. We've got Ibrahim in goal, back four of Bandecchi, Kronberg, Dordic and Marino, Argiolos at the base of the midfield with Bonsignore and Bongatue in the centre. We've got Reyes playing just behind Briers and Vincent today. And we are underway, and let's see who hits the ground running. Bordeaux have actually got the first highlight, and they're the first out of the traps. Argiolos there, picks the ball up, long ball up to Briers. He's all on his own. He's going to have a shot that bounces back off a Bordeaux defender. We do pick it up again. Bonsignore, Bongatue, poor ball there forward. But we do pick the ball up again. Little bit of a poor start. We're not keeping possession very well, as that's a great example of that, just giving the ball away. So Bordeaux now are building down their left-hand side thanks to our poor pass in midfield. And the ball over onto that side, and this keeper makes a brilliant save, but he shouldn't really be having to make saves in this game. You know, this is a very, very good team. We're through to the Champions League final. We are a very, very good team, but we're not looking like it at the moment. Anyway, Vincent has picked that up. We're streaming forward, ball forward to Briers. We are going to need to get a few bodies forward to support him. No, it's been called as offside. So another poor ball there from the left-hand side that doesn't reach anybody. And Bordeaux looking much the slicker of the two teams at the moment. He's going to have a do with that. That goes over the top. And I think we're going to have to step it up a little bit here. We're going to have to go attacking. And I'm going to give them an encouragement. I'm not going to give a demand more. That seems to have cheered one or two of them up. At the moment, it's fairly even game. Possession's fairly even. Shots fairly even. XG fairly even, although very, very low. Neither team really is looking like they're going to score a goal at the moment. This is a game we should be winning 3 or 4-0. And, you know, the days are gone really when I would expect, well, I would expect to win this game. We should be putting on a show now. These players are all in the shop window. And, you know, I'm the shopper. They need to be putting performances in. Because there's places up for grabs. That's a really, really, really poor ball forward for Briers. No chance for him to run onto that too. We don't give him the right service. He's not going to put the ball in the back of the net. But Bordeaux again finding space there between our two central defenders, and that ball's in the back of the net. And once again, we're 1-0 down. And this is absolutely dreadful. These players have definitely got the Champions League final on their minds. This is very, very, very poor. So moving into half-time now, and we do get a corner. Can we get ahead on that? No. Too much to expect, I suppose. Very poor performance, this. Vincent there. Header goes wide of the post. That seems to be how it's going today. We're going to have a word with them at half-time. They're definitely going to get a flea in their ear. What was that? Get your act together. 3 changes. Changed both my strikers. Zapata and Carvalho have come on. We do need to... we need to feed them. But once they're fed, then they should be putting the ball between the two white sticks. And also Arbeloa has come on in midfield just to try and give us a little bit more creativity, a little bit more zest for winning the game. So we get the second half underway. We're going to give them a demand more this time and see if that can G them up. But it is Bordeaux with the next highlight. Bordeaux very central. Seen these go in, and that's just gone over the top. Can we start to build something in this game? We do get a highlight. Bonsignore, ball into the box. That's coming straight back out, and the Bordeaux player picks that ball up and says, "Thanks very much, that was a useless free kick." Bandecchi does pick the ball up though. He's coming through the middle with the ball. Last time he did that, we scored a goal. Ball over to Arbeloa. Arbeloa. And we don't actually score off that one. I'm not sure how that didn't end up in the back of the net. So we do seem to be getting the game by the scruff of the neck a little bit. Ball out left. Nice ball into Reyes. Reyes has missed his shot there. And again, we're looking very, very lacklustre in front of goal. Bonsignore with the corner. Can we get ahead on this? No, we can't. And I'm not quite sure what's going on there. What's been given there? Nothing, apparently. Goal kick. Into the 60th minute. We're throwing another 3 points away here. This is far, far from ideal. I literally have, other than the Champions League being on the mind, I have no idea what's going on. Argiola's coming away with the ball. Can we actually put some slick passes together and put the ball between the two white sticks? Carvalho. What a lovely goal from Carvalho. Absolutely beautiful run. And for once in this game, it's taken us 70 minutes to be incisive. But a lovely run by Argiola's there. And he feeds the ball there into Carvalho from quite a tight angle. I thought he was going to slide that into the box, but no, took it on himself. 69 minutes on the clock. We're back in the game, 1-1. We're going to give him another demand more now. Ball into the box. That's headed out. This time Marino is alive to the ball coming out. Carvalho playing very, very deep there. Kronberg to Bandecchi. It'd be very nice if we could get the winner now. Bonsignore, Reyes. Reyes very nearly does it again. That long shot that he's got is absolutely stunning, but it comes back off the crossbar. Bordeaux now, ball into the box. That's headed out. And the ball is coming back, swung back over this side for Bordeaux. But a lovely take from Bandecchi. What a player he's turning into. Worth every penny of that £100,000 that I'm paying him. Zapata now down this left-hand side with his Mohican. Can he supply? Can he? No, he can't. The ball's bobbling about in the penalty area and we failed to put it in the back of the net. Okay, 10 minutes left on the clock. I've gone very, very attacking now. I've got that many forward players on now. We are going to come unstuck if they decide to have a run at us. PSG looks like they've got the points and we've thrown more points away. So it's PSG's title once more. And I mean, fair play to them. They have a very, very good side. You know, they've still got Vinicius Jr. Way into his 30s now. Mbappe way into his 30s. But they still got a very, very good team and good luck to them. We're not winning the French League this season. We have got that second place though. Rennes are 4 points behind us. So the second place is ours. We're the second best team in France. And that's quite a nice feeling if I'm honest. Like I say, I would have taken that at the beginning of the season. Okay, so now the French League is all sorted out and we've kind of failed miserably in the last few matches. We're now looking forward to the Champions League final. We've got one more league game to play. Going to play that off camera. There's no point in watching that one. The big one now is the Champions League final. So we'll be back very shortly and hopefully we can put some more shiny silverware in the cabinet. We'll see you very shortly. Well, welcome to the Millenium Stadium here in Cardiff for this Champions League final. And just before the game gets underway, we've got a brief update from the board. With our League One UBEREATS campaign now at an end, please note that any talks regarding future expectations will commence after the upcoming final. To summarise, the board feel you're doing an unbelievable job and you're clearly the right manager. The board are pleased at the team challenge for the League One UBEREATS this season and they're very much looking forward to the participation in the final and wish you and your squad the best of luck. Well, thanks very much. And not only that, but we got 16 million for finishing second in the League One UBEREATS. So the bank balance is looking absolutely amazing. I think we're getting on for about 50 million in there. So anyway, let's get stuck into the game, shall we? Okay, the team that we're going to try and beat Bayern Munich with is Ibrahim in goal, back four of Bandecchi, Kronberg, Magabain, who by the way got into the best 11 for the French league for the season. He's not played an awful lot this season, but he gets a chance at centre-back for us in the best 11. You know, he's obviously rated very highly. So yeah, that back four is Bandecchi, Kronberg, Magabain and Marino. We have two players at the base of the midfield, Argiolas and Di Michel, as usual. Bonsignori is the playmaker in the middle of the field. We've got Bongate and Vincent just behind Briers up front. And we're underway in the Champions League final. And who's going to take first blood? Bayern Munich have started quite strong. We have quite a lot of the possession at the moment. So Magabain there with the ball at the back. Kronberg. Bonsignori. So he needs to be looking the other way round. Turn round, Bonsignori, and play the ball forward. That's a very, very poor ball again. You can't be giving Bayern Munich a ball like that in the midfield. Come on now. Sort yourselves out. Come on. Right, we're going to give him a demand more in the first 20 minutes because, quite frankly, that was poor. It's quite an even game at the moment. We have had quite a bit more of the possession. But this is... And we do strike first blood. Vincent with a beautiful header. 1-0 ahead against Bayern Munich in the Champions League final. So that little rocket that I gave them, demand more. They all look glum-faced, but it must have really fired them up. 1-0 ahead. Can we hold on to this? I mean, there's a lot of the game to go. We're coasting into half-time, 1-0 ahead. And we are actually edging the game now. We're looking very, very good in this game. Vincent can put these in, but he's put a little bit too much bend on that one. And it skims past the post. Half time. We're going to give the lads good first half performance. Keep it up. We're going to go into the second half now. Can we keep this 1-0 lead against Bayern Munich? So we've had 7 shots, 2 on target. We've got a better XG and we've had more of the possession. But Bayern Munich with a highlight here. Ball's headed out. We don't clear our lines. That's coming back in and Ibrahim makes an absolutely stunning save again. I'm beginning to wonder if I've made a bit of a mistake with Ibrahim. Should have given him the money, I think. And he catches that ball from the corner nice and cleanly. He says thanks very much. 66 minutes, 3 changes. 2 wing-backs have been changed. And I brought Carvalho on up front. Briers is not having the best of games and he was on a yellow. So let's see if we can just hold on. We do come back to a highlight. Bandecchi with the throw. Back to Kronberg. Di Michel. I mean, a second goal here would kill the game off, I feel. But Bandecchi doing some nice work down there on that side. Can we have the ball back at that? We can! We're 2-0 ahead! Although the referee is rummaging for his whistle. What's the referee going to say? I'm guessing he's probably going to disallow this one. I mean, 2-0 ahead against Bayern Munich would be 11. No, he stands! He stands! Oh my word, this is a dream come true. I can't believe what's going on here. I'm struggling to get my words out. This is amazing. And we just watched this ball come in again. I mean, I'm just about to substitute Briers. And he's actually got on the score sheet now. And he was actually just onside, kept himself nicely onside. We're winning the Champions League final. I think I am going to say yes, because he is on a yellow card. We're actually going to drop down to cautious now. Let's see if we can hold on to this. It's always a dangerous one in Football Manager. I don't know. Drop into cautious. Does it actually keep you nice and tight? But a nice take there by Ibrahim. Does it keep you nice and tight, or does it attract the opposition onto you? More substitutions, I think. 81 minutes, the final 2 changes. Dordic has come on at the back. And Arbeloa has come on. It's not really his best position as ball-winning midfield player, but Dean Michel is looking very, very tired. We just need to hold on now for the last 10 minutes of this game. But we come back to a Bayern Munich throw. 10 minutes of the game left. Can we get a foot on this ball? The ball is in the back of the net. A thunderbolt from Bayern Munich. And I don't know whether going cautious has really dragged them onto us. But the game is now bobbing on. There's no more highlights. Referee, now is the time to rummage for your whistle. There's 5 minutes of added on time. Can we? We've actually won the Champions League. Come on! Oh my word. What an absolutely stunning feat this is. And there's a camera pans round and we're about to lift the cup. This is absolutely amazing. Beyond my wildest dreams. I never ever thought in a million years I would win the Champions League with RC Lens. Slightly disappointed about the league, but I mean, let's just soak this in. This is absolutely tremendous and amazing. The ticker tape rains down. We go to our fans there and raise the cup, and that is a stunning victory against one of Europe's best teams, Bayern Munich. But we had beaten them already in the early stages. We'd beaten them, so I was reasonably comfortable going into today's game. Well, I bet you're glad you tuned in today, aren't you? That's absolutely amazing. I am chuffed to little mint balls. I mean, winning the Champions League is just amazing. And I mean, in the league, we've still stuttered a little bit in recent weeks. PSG have done their usual thing. Their consistency in the league has won them the league again. I didn't tell you, but we did actually win that last game of the season against Grenoble. They were already relegated when we played them. It was a bit of a tight game. We did come out of it a 2-1 winner. So we have gained that second spot. We're the second best team in France now. But, well, we just won the Champions League. And I'm as happy as Larry. And it's amazing what a little bit of success can do. The accolades are coming in. The money's rolling in. Let's just have a quick look, shall we? This makes very nice reading, I have to say. So I'd actually forgotten that we'd won the Trophée des Champions. We'd won that at the beginning of the season. So they're classing that as a double. So we won the Champions League, beating Bayern Munich 2-1. And we beat PSG in the Trophée des Champions. So we have actually done the double this season. And if we look at the money flowing in now, we've got 17 million for winning the Champions League. There's all the medals that are being presented. RC Lens hit by Champions League fever. RC Lens fans will not be sleeping tonight as their manager, Gobby Gaffer, and his team return triumphant with the UEFA Champions League. A spokesman for the official supporters club commented that Gobby Gaffer had done himself, the team and the fans proud. The board are ecstatic with our Champions League win, and so they should be as well. I mean, if you look at the past winners, Manchester United, Manchester City, Manchester United, Real Madrid, Chelsea, we're up there with the best now, aren't we? Television rights money, 4.5 million. Another 4.7 million. The money's just rolling in. Shall we have a quick look at the finances? Well, I think I've achieved, I mean, other than winning the French League now, I think I've achieved what I wanted to do with this club. I basically turned round a very, very dire financial situation. When I joined the club, I didn't realise really what a bad state we were in. But just look at that now. We've got 65 million in the bank. Transfer budget, okay, 7 million. We are slightly under the wage budget. The board have said they're going to review the situation. So whether they'll give me any more money, I don't know. And what I'm rather hoping is it raises my management profile. We'll have to see about that one. Whether a Champions League win will do that, who knows? And we have representatives in the Champions League award winners. So the goalkeeper of the season, Ibrahim, came second. Costa got the first place in that one. We got third in the defender of the season. So Kronberg got third for defender of the season. And midfielder of the season, Jeremy Vincent, actually came third in that as well. So that is very, very nice to see. And we do have an updated board expectations email now. So end of next season, be competitive in the Champions League and also qualify for the Champions League. So the Europa League now is a bit of a distant memory. And then the end of the season afterwards, and they're ongoing, it's basically work towards challenging for the French league and become the best team in France, basically. Well, I'm not quite sure whether there's a glitch in the game. We did have this, I think, the season before last, but there's no season review. Again, not sure what's happening with that, but I'll try and conjure a little bit of a one myself, and we'll just have a little look through the squad and see how all of these players have improved and the values improved. Let's just have a quick look because it's quite interesting to see. So if we just go down the list, I've actually rated them by a transfer value. So Argiolus is now valued at between 75 and 84 million. And if we just look at his stats, he's improved as a player. He can play right through that middle there, and he has played at centre-back for us. He's played mostly as a defensive midfielder, but he can play all the way through there. 4-star rated player, absolutely brilliant. And his media description is a powerful centre-back, but he plays really well in there with his 6 foot, and he's got a really good stats for playing in there. And at 27-year-old, he's still got quite a few years of playing for us. We brought Bonsignori in from Arsenal on loan. He had quite a significant impact when he came in January. If we just look at his stats there, 13 appearances, 2 goals, 6 assists, 3 player matches, an average rating of 7.33. So he was a terrific signing. Jeremy Vincent, obviously, he's French. He's our player, worth up to 76 million now. Terrific player, weighed in with some really important goals. 31 appearances, 9 goals, 8 assists, 3 player match, and 7.16 rating. Absolutely brilliant performance. Neil Bryers, the centre forward we brought in January, he has made for us 15 appearances, only 15 appearances, scored 12 goals, 2 assists, 3 player of the match, 7.37. I think our success can be attributed to the business I did in January. Sometimes you get really lucky. You sign players and they turn out amazing. Other times it doesn't quite work as well. But I think everything fell into place in January, and the players that I brought in worked the socks off and did really well for us. Dordick, centre half, it's worth up to 68 million now. Again, you can see all these players' stats have really improved. He is only a 3-star, but when you look at he's scored a couple of goals, he's had 2 assists, 7.12 rating. Most of these top players now are getting over 7 ratings, and that really, builds into a really cohesive unit that plays for one another. Bandecchi, he's another one who's really improved really, really nicely, worth up to 62 million, 3-star player. He's done very, very well for us. 4 assists, 2 player a match, 7.12. So another good season for Bandecchi. Bongatue, another French lad. Very important to get these really good French players in there because it helps with the European regulations. Again, just look at his stats. Absolutely amazing. Valued up to 58 million. If we look at his stats, 33 appearances, 9 goals, 6 assists, 2 player of the matches, 7.09. I think you can see from this. The more I go down this list, the kind of better it's getting. Ibrahim, the goalkeeper, I know I've got a new goalkeeper coming in, but if you look at his stats there, 30 appearances, only 24 conceded, 14 clean sheets, 7.09. It kind of compares very well to last season. He's been 3 million we paid for him. Absolutely amazing signing. Like I say, I've got a brand new goalkeeper coming in. I think he's 6'4". He's a towering goalkeeper. He looks really, really good. He looks the business. Whether we keep hold of Ibrahim and he'll be happy to play, whether either of them will be happy to play second fiddle, I don't know. But Ibrahim is on the wanted list at the moment. He's wanted by Everton, Southampton, Wolves, Auxerre, And oh well, I mean, some of those are loans, but Everton are very interested in him. Nobody's going to get him on loan, believe me. But, you know, we could go down this list more and more and more. Octavio Reyes, a 5-star potential player, 42 million. He's been brilliant since he came in. Just have a look at his stats. 12 appearances, he scored 4 goals. He's not played a lot for us, but when he's come on, if you remember those last few games that we played, those stunning blockbusters that he scored, it went in like an absolute rocket. Rating again of just over 7. So we could go on doing that all night. It's an absolutely brilliant squad, this. Just a shame we couldn't in the last few weeks keep up that momentum and try and push PSG to the last moment. But I do think the Champions League final was weighing on the minds, and they were all a little bit nervous about getting injured. They all wanted to play. And in the end, that came good because those players' mentality, it was the big game mentality. They played, they got the shirt, they played that game, beat Bayern Munic. We came away with that trophy. And I think we're going to need to start thinking about building a bigger trophy cabinet. Anyway, I think you'll agree with me. Again, one of the best episodes. We're getting quite a few of those at the moment, but that will happen with a successful team. You know, when you're winning and we play games and you see the goals going in, you see the trophies being lifted, then, you know, obviously these episodes are going to be really attractive, really good to watch, and puts me in a good mood as well. So again, I think a great episode. If you've enjoyed what you've seen today, if you could give me that like, that would be amazing. Any new subscribers, please hit that subscribe button. Again, likes are really important. Comments are amazingly important. They drive those algorithms and get your videos out to people who wouldn't normally watch them. So comments, really, really important. Unfortunately, this channel doesn't really seem to attract many comments. I'm not quite sure why that is. I have a couple of regular contributors, you know, Alex and Phil. Thanks very much. A real big thumbs up for you for commenting, sticking with the channel. Really good constructive criticism. Great support. Big thumbs up for you. So anyway, it's the end of the season. Brilliant season, absolutely brilliant success on the field and off the field. That bank balance is looking amazing, but I do need to go. Football never stands still. However successful you've been, there's always the next game, the next season. We need to keep building. So I need to go away now, do some head scratching, and let's just see if we can put a team together again now that's going to be, can we even dare think to a better season than we've already had, a better team, better players. I've already got, like I say, a new goalkeeper coming in, and I'm expecting great things from him. Maybe Ibrahim will stay, maybe he'll go. If he goes, I'm not accepting any less than 45 million for him, which could give us over 100 million in the bank. And maybe I might be able to go to the board and twist their arm and say, come on, we've got lots of money now. Let's go out there and spend big and bring a couple of, I've got my eye on a couple of players. There's at least one at SC Canberra I've got my eye on. He's a record goal scorer, Stanolovic. Don't know whether we'll be able to bring him in, but you remember him from the SC Canberra days. I brought him in as a young kid, and he's progressed to the point now where he's like a leading goal scorer, playing brilliantly. Anyway, let's not talk too much about that because he might not want to come. We might not have the money to sign him. Who knows? Okay, so great episode, great season, and I'm going to go away, scratch my head, and we'll see you very shortly for the start of the new season, and let's hope it can be as successful or even better than the one we've just had. We'll see you very shortly, and thanks very much from a very happy Gobby Gaffer.